Hey, good morning. Today is July 10th, and I went sourcing yesterday. Decided to be outside today. It's nice and hot, 90 degrees in Arizona, a little bit muggy. Figured why not. Got my coffee, just wanted to do a video because I haven't done one in a while. I have about 38 items I got yesterday, and I went to about eight Goodwills. Spent about $264, and each item was average at $6.97. It wasn't the greatest trip, but a lot of sports stuff, a lot of fall and winter for the most part. And I will say that eBay's been acting kind of weird with me. I think with most people, but Postal Service has been kind of weird with the $3 shipping. I'm sorry, 3 pounds, over 3 pounds, it's like a lot cheaper than if it was a pound, which is weird. I've seen people put rocks and stuff to get it over a certain amount so they could save some money. I had a pair of pants I sent out. It was $10 to send out at exactly a pound. And I was looking into it. If I got over that 2 pound mark, you round up to 3, and that's what you do, and it would have dropped it down to $7.50. So I didn't do it. I just found that weird. I looked into it. I think it's because they they want to compete with FedEx and UPS. So I'm not gonna mess with that kind of stuff, but it is kind of frustrating. We'll see if it gets fixed or if it's gonna change, but it is what it is. I sell clothing, so it's not like it's a big thing for me, but anyways, yeah, so eBay, I was on lock, like I couldn't pay out because they were looking into something, and then some lady wanted to return a $20 shirt. I could still list, but I couldn't pay out, and they said it was just part of the process. And it took like, I think went through the weekend, so it took about 3 days, and they held the funds, and I don't get returns that much either. It's only maybe one a month. I think my percentage is like 1.3, so it's not that much. But they unlocked it. It's fine now. It's kind of a scary thing when you see videos of people, or Reddit comments about people getting banned. And it's just like, I'm just a clothing seller that sells used clothing, so I wasn't too worried about it. I do have some sports cards on there too. Maybe that triggered something, but anyways, yeah, July's been really slow, which is normal. I'm not too panicked about that. Inventory has been hit or miss. It's been harder to find, but some days I go out there and it's just lightning in a bottle, and sometimes it isn't. So I'm just plugging away, and I'm still listing some fall stuff just because I prioritize the summer, the polos and the shorts and pants and stuff like that. But yeah, this stack here, I got some neat stuff, mainly sports stuff. July is wrapping up with NFL. A lot of people get hyped up because it's OTAs, not too many injuries, and people are really psyched about their team. And people start buying stuff. They want to go to the OTAs, the training camps, and pretty soon next month will be preseason, and before you know it, NFL's kicking off. I'm a sports guy. I like buying sports attire, golf attire. I'll see if I can just bust these real quick. Alright. These are saturated, but this is the Tiger Woods polo. Good condition, just needs a wash. Maybe 20, 25 on that. Baseball's in full force right now. This is a nice Henley Nike baseball Giants shirt, really good size, double XL, 3/4 sleeve. This is an Air Jordan, and it's got a bunch of Jordans floating around in there. It's a hoodie. I think it's like a medium. No, it's a large. Get the J right there. I found Sherpa. This is my first Sherpa brand. They sell at a good price. Not the greatest condition, but it was with the discount. I get 20% discount, so maybe $5-6 on this. Yeah, this is my Built. I like Built. It really good quality, like a Henley hoodie, have a nice fall shirt. I wouldn't pick up the t-shirts, but those are pretty nice. $5.11. Nope, this is proper. Still, tactical pants, rip stops, keyword cargo. They usually sell them really cheap, so these are consistently about $15 to $20. Some of them, it's $5.11. Sometimes they're up $25, depending on the size. If you guys know Bill Murray, he has his clothing line, and it's called William Murray. He has all sorts of shirts and pants. This one's unique because if you know his prior movies, it's got bowling balls with the rows in there. Pretty funny pants. I don't know. You know someone's gonna buy it. Right buyer. I haven't looked at comps. I don't think they're very. I don't think they're popping like they were a couple years ago. Look, run style button up, flag. Buttons in there. Yep. I used to get the t-shirts on these, but I mean they're slow sellers a little saturated, but button-ups do pretty well. We got tons of ASU, Adidas. I always pick up Adidas with any college that's on there if it's in good shape. They sell these really cheap at the Goodwills here, so once they start doing well, they start selling. 2XL is good size. I got 2 of those. I'm a sucker for military gear, especially pants. With the pants, I've learned that I don't put these on the military surplus type categories on eBay. I just throw them in the actual just pants section, and they sell a lot better that way. Maybe some kids like wearing this at school or something, but did a little test run. I got 2 of these. These are large longs. Yeah, 25 on these, and if you can get the chocolate chip ones, the vintage from the 90s Gulf War, those are really nice too. Those are really nice. I had to slow down the Cardinal stuff. I got a lot of Cardinal stuff staring at me, and I did pick up a lot, but they're priced okay. But it's especially the on-field apparel. It's got the on-field on there, right there. It's a vintage jacket. Really good condition. More sports stuff. Boise pullover, Nike, dry fit. Johnny O hanging out, hooded long sleeve. These have been slowing down too a little bit, but nice bright Seahawks polo. Again, I think it's on-field apparel. No, this is equipment, training, but stands out. Good color. Tommy Bahama Cardinals. This might go for 30. Oh, I don't know why I was offered on this one. It's a Champion, not true vintage, but vintage Champion Arizona State pullover. Champion Eagle fleece. I don't really pick up Champion, but I would probably price it pretty low, but it was a good price, so. This is LL Bean, pretty basic LL Bean hooded shirt. Yeah. Waffle knit. Let's see here. Longhorns. And this is a college thread. Rivalry thread. I think I got that half off. That's the only reason I got that one. WNBA Phoenix Mercury. I think I had 3 of these similar pullover last year, and they sat pretty quietly. You know, I figured, well, I'm not sure if this stuff will sell, and sure enough, a lady bought all 3 of them at once. And then I also sold a polo earlier this year. So, and there's not much out. I mean, if you look at WNBA stuff, especially the Mercury, I didn't see much on there. So another proper tactical pants, ripstop. Olive green is a good color. Small size. I have tons of these listed, and they trickle out. So I just had one of these listed last week. Duluth Trading Company. This is the Flexpedition pants. These are a large size, but the one that I listed hasn't sold yet, but it's got a lot of likes, a lot of views, so we'll see what happens there. I picked this one up. It was a good price. Buffalo Bills Hawaiian NFL team apparel. I usually don't pick this NFL team stuff. If it's Nike or, you know, some vintage Reebok or something, I might pick it up. But I will pick it up if it's like a Hawaiian shirt like this. It's unique. I got the exact same one, but with like the Cubs, and that one's about, I think it's in someone's cart right now, so like $25. But Bills, that's gonna be nice. And some more Cardinals. I always gotta check. You know, I hate buying white stuff, but there's nothing on it. No marks, no stains, or nothing. So very nice. Man, it's hot out here. Why did I stay outside? I don't know. How's the lighting? It's not too bad, I guess, right? We'll see if this works. My office is so small and the lighting sucks. And all right, so this is a Kahala Hawaiian Island shirt. Check the comps on these. These are going pretty good, pretty nice. So so many different Hawaiian shirt brands out there. I always have to look them up. Some are crap. Some are nice. Another Nike, NFL, Cardinals, and of course another Cardinals. I don't care what team it is, if it's military, salute to service, this stuff is nice. Good USA in the back. I saw comps on these were at the store. Burton jacket. I saw some selling at like $30, $40, but then when I got home and looked at some more of it, I'm like, well, some of them are actually kind of cheaper than that. So, but this is a really good condition. It's like a soft shell hooded jacket, full zip. It was priced pretty cheap compared to some other jackets. So this was something I'm gonna test. I don't think I sold Burton yet, so. RLX, this is a polo, Ralph Lauren brand, like golf brand. So, nice pullover. Olive green. So this is a Phoenix Suns Nike, I think they call it Showtime. I had it's a Golden State Warriors and exact same hood, and I had it off eBay for a while because I was gonna fix like a little rip in it because they were comping at like $70. It's a Showtime. I'm pretty sure this is what it is, only because it's got the NBA logo, the swoosh, full zip, and then one thing that stood out was this hood, the way it's vented like that. And so, if I'm correct, this could go for probably $70. You always want to check the tags too. Make sure it has that little Nike sign on the little tag underneath the laundry tag. That's a key indicator that it's real, because I've came across a lot of fakes or borderline. I was like, I don't know, I ain't gonna buy it. Speaking of which, rollback polos are being faked now, because I came across a shirt and I went by it and I saw the little dog on the side, and I picked it up, and it's just the material fell off, the stitching fell off, the tag was just said XL. There was no laundry tag that had rollback on it. So I'm like, wow. And I think Goodwill knew it too, because they priced it at like $4. So I think that's something to look out for. The rollback golf is it's a good brand to have. And I'm on a trend to get all sorts of great NFL teams, right? Browns, Cardinals, it's great. But, there's a lot of good Browns fans out there. This is I think this year is going to be different for sure. On-field apparel, hoodie, ThermaFit, more tactical stuff. Olive green, 511 tactical. I think I sell these for about $25. What else? Brigham Young. This one is the vintage Nike. Right there. I got to take a shaver to it on the back here, but not bad. Another one, but this one I was gonna leave, but it's in good condition, good price. Under Armour. It's actually better condition than the Nike one. So. Moose jaws. This is the first time I saw this. These are, I believe, women's. So I found in the men's section. Looked it up. Good comps. Hooded, full zip. You can tell something's nice when it's got, you know, the zipper. It's got the logo on it. Material's nice. So. Michigan State pullover, nope, full zip jacket. Medium, vented, and Roan, quilted, quarter snap. XL is actually really big for an XL. So and honestly, I picked this up. It was a decent price, but I had to get over a certain amount so I get my discount. So I picked this up, and it's a women's Chargers NFL pink Victoria's Secret. I have no issues selling women's sports stuff, so I don't have much of it, but when I put it up there, it sells. That's it. I don't know. I think if I go later in the day, this lighting would be a little bit better, but figured I'd just come out here and have my coffee. And I got my receipts. I got to load that stuff up into my little Excel and get to washing and listing, and I got my weekend here to try to get caught up on some of that stuff and some admin work. But yeah, July has been pretty slow, but it always is. June was bad, but I got a lot of stuff for, you know, in the fall, and every year it catches me by surprise, and I shouldn't be surprised, but stuff starts rolling off the shelves once it starts getting a little bit cooler, and Christmas time and all that stuff starts rolling around. But yeah, you know, that's all I got. I will see you next time.